Hey everybody, how's it going? Picked up some books this past weekend, starting with Swamp Thing number 45. And it's also the winner of 5 Jack Kirby Awards by Alan Moore, Stan Ward, and Alfredo Alcalo. Also picked up Swamp Thing number 48. Also picked up Swamp Thing number 80. Nice cover here. Also picked up Swamp Thing Reborn number 7. In this issue, pretty much, like it says, Swamp Thing is reborn, and this time, when he becomes Swamp Thing, there's no turning back at all. So in order to save this girl, he needs to fully become Swamp Thing. And this is a great issue, great story. Totally loved it. I'm definitely going to pick up number 8. Picked up Animal Man, number 7. Birth of Animal Woman. Also picked up Dark Knight, number 1. I've heard good things about this comic, so I went ahead and picked it up, of course. Also picked up Amazing Spider-Man 682. Ends of the Earth. And in this one, pretty much, of course, Dr. Octopus launches his attack, and Spider-Man gets this awesome new suit here that he puts on and goes to the Avengers for help. That because of the war, because of Dr. Octopus launching his new attack, his new plan, his master plan before he dies, he was to make people appreciate and to give what the plan he has to save Earth rather than destroying it. So Spider-Man put on his new suit, of course, and went to the Avengers for help. So definitely going to pick up the next one, of course, and can't wait. Another good issue. Picked up Invincible Iron Man 510. Of course, the Mandarin, I believe, is starting this one. In this issue, pretty much what happens is he goes after this truck, this van that just stole some weaponry, and in the process of stopping them, they shock him with this electro gun and pretty much shuts his whole system down. So he crashes, and before he, of course, stops the truck, and as he goes to find out who sent it and who these people are, one of the guys has a bomb implanted in his brain and blows up. So pretty much everything just goes down the drain. But in the end, of course, it's the Mandarin who's planning this master plan against Iron Man. Also picked up 511, which is the continuance of this whole saga that's going on with Mandarin. Picked up 513. Also picked up 514. Now in this one, this character right here, this guy, is hired to pretty much take out Iron Man, but in the process, I guess War Machine in the end is headed to take him on, as you can see right here. And this guy seems pretty powerful. And I'm excited for the next issue because the cover here shows that that War Machine pretty much gets his ass handed to him. As you can see, the mask is here and part of his armor is here. So I'm really excited to see what happens in the next issue. Also picked up Uncanny X-Men number 9. I have to say this is a great issue. This is pretty much the introduction and the start of the war between Avengers and the X-Men. And which I found really interesting was this character here called the Unit. Of course, he's in the X-Men prison, and he gets out and goes after this father and son. And I guess he goes to just to talk to them, but the father starts shooting without knowing anything, and he pretty much, it's like how sad, how humanity just reacts from nowhere. And it's pretty brutal because he pretty much here takes the father and slices him open to find out like everything about humanity or whatever he's doing. And as you can see the son, he's after the son now, and he tells the son to close his eyes before he blows his head off. But yeah, it's getting pretty brutal with this whole X-Men thing here, which I totally love because Uncanny X-Men is a solid, I think it's a flagship team for Marvel. But yeah, I'm very excited. Great issue. I'm very excited of the whole X-Men versus Avengers versus X-Men. My local comic book store, when I went there, they're having this thing here Tuesday night, April 3rd, and if you go there, pretty much if you buy the issue, this is what you get. So I'm pretty stoked to go tomorrow night, if I get out of school in time. If not, then Wednesday. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited. So if I don't make it tomorrow, which I don't think I will, I'm definitely gonna go Wednesday. Also picked up Justice League number 7. Now, as I've been saying in my last videos, in my couple of videos of when I reviewed Justice League, I've totally been loving Justice League so much. And another great issue, of course, and the introduction to Shazam with his new cool costume, which I totally love. But then another great issue. In this one, pretty much, Colonel Trevor, the guy who's in charge, is pretty much questioned about his relationship with Wonder Woman. As you know, they're in love with each other, and pretty much the government questions him like, well, they're invited on Earth, they can do whatever they want, but how come we're not invited in their base, in space? We're paying for everything, we're doing everything, we should be invited there too. So Colonel, of course, Trevor, takes it to heart that, there's nothing going on with Wonder Woman, and on and on and on. So I'm pretty excited for the next issue. This is definitely my box worthy, what I'll be collecting from this point on. So another good issue. My comic pick of the week has to be none other than Spider-Man. Totally enjoyed this issue and the whole start of the ends of the world. So I can't wait. This is my pick of the week. So that's my comic book review. When I was at my comic book shop, I came across something really cool, which is this humongous, like a newspaper kind of a comic book or whatever you want to call it, which is bigger than a newspaper. It's like script from the 1914 till I don't know what date. I haven't really looked at it. It looks like October 21st, 1934. What this is pretty much newspaper cartoons from Sundays, and as you can see, this thing is humongous. It's bigger than a newspaper, and it has comic strips from April 1914, which is crazy cool. Here's a table of contacts. This one is pretty much here. Crazy Cult, Gasoline Valley, Alley Oop, Tarzan. This one, and all these right here. Like this one is right here, Gasoline Alley from 1920. And they pretty much took the page, of course, the art, and just put it on this humongous newspaper kind of a thing. As you can see, way bigger than comic book or a regular newspaper. But I found it really cool, and for $4, I said, what the heck? So I just picked it up. Here's more of the Gasoline Alley. Now this one's from 1920. So it's a pretty, it's a 31-page script. Here we have Alley-Oop. This one is from 1934, December 9th. No, I'm sorry, September 9th. It has a date for, it has the day, of course, Sunday, and the month, and the day, and of course the year, in every single page that it came out. This is from September 23rd, October 7, 1934. And of course here's the Tarzan one, January 1st, 1933. Which is pretty cool. Bronco Peeler. Bronick, I mean. So it's pretty cool. Old comic store from Sunday. Just went ahead and picked it up. As you can see, I'm amazed by the size of this thing because this is my coffee table right here, and it's half of almost my coffee table. So, totally enjoyed this a lot. And when I went and picked it up, so let's give it a shot. Something different. So that's about it, guys. Thank you for watching. And have a great week. Take care.